Phil, what pleased you most about today's performance, do you think?
Getting 3 points, to be honest. Winning the game, obviously. The conditions made it difficult for both teams, but at the end of the day, we came out, with 2 goals to the good, and I think we fully deserved it. So I'm just pleased we won the game.
How important was that strong start? I mean, that sort of opening 15-20 minutes where you got the 2 goals is as good as we've seen this season.
Yeah, I mean, anybody will tell you that, if you start the game well, hopefully you'll go on and grow and get better. And so to get the first goal, to start the game well is good. To score in your good period is even better. So to get that first goal and then get another one, it's really important. I know I'm overstating the obvious there, but it's vital, really.
There's been a sort of sea change in recent weeks, and by that I mean today you were going into the game as, I think you were odds-on favourites, 6-4 on or something, and that brings its own level of pressure, doesn't it? Because there's an expectation then, everyone's saying, oh, they're bound to win this one. Does that make it more difficult, perhaps?
If you look at the odds, yeah. I don't think any of our lads did. I don't think we did. At the end of the day, it was a local derby in the Conference North. You can say the phone book was out the window. We weren't bothered that maybe they've been on a bit of a dodgy run or where they are in the league table. At the end of the day, it was a derby game. We wanted 3 points. We knew they would come here looking to get something out of the game. So I don't care that we were favourites. At the end of the day, it's a football game. Look at results up and down the table today. There'll be teams who weren't favourites who've won the game.
Again, we talked about this last week, but the change in Stockport County to go from just above the drop zone really to where we are now, 11th. I mean, it's been a seismic alteration, and the players just seem to be enjoying it at the moment. Yeah,
we've touched on this over the last couple of weeks. The changing room's a happy place. Winning games, and playing well breeds confidence. You go in there, the lads are buzzing. Probably can't wait till Monday night, to be honest. But yeah, it's been good. Last 8-9 games. I think we've grown as a team, grown as a squad, and let's roll on. But everybody seems fairly happy at this moment in time.
Is it a good time as well to be bringing in new faces, fresh faces? We've seen Alex Meany and Dane Smith coming in today, and I don't know, sometimes if you bring players in when you're struggling, it just looks a bit desperate, but when you bring them in when you're doing well, it just freshens things up again.
Yeah, it does, but also you've got to respect the players that are already in that changing room. You don't want them to feel like under pressure too much. Lodi's brought in a couple of players because he feels we need strengthening in certain areas. Probably bringing them to the club would be a little bit easier because we're on the front foot. However, the players that are here have done very well. So it's up to the new lads to get in the team as quick as they can.
You've won 6 of the last 9, only lost 1 of those. Have the players exceeded your expectations? Have they surprised you with how well they've done?
I'm going to be really honest here. No, they haven't. I think they're good players. They're good players, and I think what you're seeing now is them. We are going into previous games. For whatever reason, it just wasn't going right. We're getting a bit of luck, whatever. But I think now what you're seeing is what's in the changing room, and they're performing. And I think they can get better, if I'm honest. And and if you probably ask them, they will say the same. But we'll take where we are at this moment in time, and let's see where we go from there.
Bradford Park Avenue, Monday night. Is that a tougher game than it would have been when it should have been played? Because you'd only just beaten them, went there for New Year's Day, we got all the way there, turned around, came back again, it was called off. They've signed some new players since then. Since the turn of the year, they actually seem to have picked up a little bit. Is that now a harder game than it would have been back at the start of the year?
No, I would just say any game that we play is difficult, really. No matter when you play a team, I think Monday night, next Saturday, every fixture in this league seems to be very, very similar in terms of you've got to play well if you're going to get the 3 points. And the team that hits near top form in that 90 minutes tends to come out and win the game.
You look quite comfortable today, Phil, but just finally, your voice would suggest differently. Are you doing some shouting down there today?
A little bit of shouting, but got a bit of a cold, but yeah, a little bit of shouting, and it's difficult to get your point over when the conditions are as they are. But I'll be all right, and it's not man flu or anything like that. I'm okay.
Fitness test for Monday.
Fitness test for Monday, yeah.
Good lad, we'll see you there.
Thanks.
Cheers.
Thank you.